Hello and welcome back to the Salmon FM with me, Mitchell. Now I thought I'd do something a little bit different, a bit away from my Union Berlin and financial rescue save. And what I've decided to do is I've given two non-league clubs down in the Vanarama North and South a £900 million to see what they can do, see where they can go. The two teams I have chosen are the two teams that the clubs that are predicted to finish bottom of their league. So in the North National League, we have Blyth Spartans. Bring them up for you guys. And as you can see, they are now financially rich. I did use the in-game editor to allow this. It's the whole reason I purchased it. I've also given them a couple of attendance of 25,000 nice steady. So as you can see, there you go. There's the money and a front-end sugar daddy. And the team I have chosen in the South are Hungerford. And as you can see, again there, they've got the rich facilities again, 25,000 in the finances and same in the money. So yeah, I figured I'd see how they got on, see where they can go, see if the club actually does anything, because I see a lot of experiments similar to this where they give a non-league club a lot of money and just let it go, and you find all sort of different variations and things like that. So I figured I will have a little look and see what they can produce and see if if they can make their way up to the promised land, the Premier League. So hopefully it turns out all right, and I will see you in a second when we look at 5 years into the future. See you in a second. So here we are 5 years into the future. So let's have a little look at how these teams are getting on. I have absolutely no idea. I have not looked into them. So as we can already see that Blyth are still in the Vanarama National North. Still obviously financially rich. And let's just have a little nose. Okay, so they must have spent some time out of the Football League and then got re-promoted. Okay, so that's not great. Okay, yeah, so they got relegated in there and then they must have come back in. Okay, so they moved to the Stadium at Light at one point. They must be doing some sort of upgrades on their stadium. Yeah, must be doing some sort of upgrades on their stadium. So yeah, okay. So we know Blyth are still knocking around in the National League North. So hopefully now that they're doing some work to their facilities, they'll start moving up the tables. And let's have a little look at Hungerford, and as you can already see, they have dropped out of the league and they haven't returned. Okay, so they dropped out the first league. So even though we gave them all the money in the world, they didn't exactly go on a spending spree. I find that with this guy, if you give clubs a large amount of money, they won't spend it in the first season. It's very much like, whoa, what's this? Bad vibes. So, landmarks. So that, well, at least they started doing some work on the training and the youth facilities. So yeah, at least they're doing some. They're doing some stadium upgrades and facility upgrades. It's just they need to get back in the Football League. Okay, so that's 5 years in the future. So let's jump in at the 10-year mark, guys. See you in a second. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. No, so yeah, here we are, 10 years in the future. And yeah, let's just jump straight in. Always, you can see the Liverpool jobs available and how they've been getting on. Let's go off a little bit off subject and have a little look at the Scousers. Overview. So they have added a Premier League title. 9 Champions Leagues. Wow. Wow. So this year just finishing, that's when they add it. So they're going to win it in real life anyway. And then they added another one in 24-25. But 9 Champions Leagues. Wow. Trent's there still. Well, I think he's still there. He's made 397 outings. So he's halfway there, yeah. He's not going to make it, though, I don't think. A couple more years left in the tank for the kid. But yeah, 9 Champions Leagues. Fair play to Liverpool. Fair play. Right, let's get back on the subject. Let's have a little look at Blyth. Hey, at least they're in Sky Bet League 2. So they've made some progress. And let's have a little look. Okay, there you go. So yeah, so that's where they dropped out the Football League completely. Spent a fair few years outside. Come back in, finished second in the North. Second again, but got promoted that time. Second again, and then top of the table. So yeah, this is their first season in Sky Bet League 2, and they finished 5th, so not a bad outing. Let's have a little nose at see what landmarks they have. Oh, well, they have been doing a lot. So that 25,000 fans that I gave them has definitely forced this club at least to increase capacity. So yeah, yeah. It's one of those, yeah, fair play, fair enough. They kept going back to the stadium a lot, didn't they? They must have some sort of relationship with Liverpool, Scouser. Scouser, Sunderland, blooming hell. Get my bloody words out, yeah. Right, so let's have a little look at Hungerford. And they're still not in the Football League. I guess money and a fan base really don't mean it much. Yeah, they've done no more stadium upgrades, just for youth and for training. Yeah, so that's disappointing. Let's have a little nose at the Premier League. At least Man United got themselves another trophy. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say Manchester United. Manchester Red. Don't want to get sued. My Blues are still down there. Did they ever go up? I know, I'm going slightly off subject here. Nah. Relegation then, and it's just been... at least we did get the high of 4th. But yeah. Okay, so we will jump back in another 5 years. See you in a second. So here we are in the year 2034. So nice 15 years into the future. Sol Campbell is in charge of Reading. Jose Mourinho is in charge of Portugal. And Patrick Vieira is in charge of Francais. Okay, so shall we dive in on our 2 non-league clubs and see where they are? And Blyth are now in League 1. Okay, so at least, again, we've seen a little bit more progress from Blyth, which is always nice to see. They did get to the Championship. And then followed it up the year after with relegation. Yeah, so at least they've made some progress on the field, and let's have a little nose off it. Okay, so they've had a new takeover, which might affect their finances. Shall we just have a little nose? Ooh, so they're getting a 28,000 attendance now. And they've still got quite a bit in the money, but they've got no sugar daddy anymore. Okay, so any more trips to... No more trips to the Stadium of Light. So, yeah, they're very much stayed at home now and done no more work to the stadium. Ooh, they failed Sky Bet Championship financial fair play regulations. So let's, now that we're 15 years in the future, let's have a little nose at what they were doing. Let's see, 44 million. Wow. I spent 35.5 on one player. No wonder they failed it. The EFL failed the bloody Blues for holding on to Chi Adams for an extra 6 months and getting double the value. Okay, so a bit naughty of them. Was there any other massive spendings? 13 million. 31 million. Wow. Okay, another 31 million. Definitely a case of, you know, every now and again, let's go on a bit of a spending spree. I wonder if the manager put the old... Is wife in charge of the old thingy? Let's have a little look at the managers they have had. Okay, so they currently have Jonathan Tarr in charge. No one really sticks out. I did have Kevin Nolan. Lee Clark down there. We had Jonathan Tarr's in charge. Oh, sorry. I didn't sleep last night. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything from Hungerford. Are you kidding me? And they've still got the same guy in charge. How has he not got the sack? He's been in charge 15 years and 39 days. He got him relegated and has just never left. Seriously? Ian Herring? Dude, do you want to bugger off and let someone else know what they're doing get in charge? My computer's having a brain fart at the minute. Just trying to load up his profile. Oh, 15 years in charge, 1 relegation, and that is it. I don't know whether that's because they've not been promoted or anything like that, so... it's a bit annoying that he's not let them back when they've got so much money. But yeah, if you haven't caught up on my Union Berlin save yet, all 4 episodes for the week are out. That went live yesterday. They're short and snappy episodes, quite quick and hopefully to the point. And I have already now played season 2. I'm going to start recording those episodes, well, piecing them together for next week. And yeah, if you haven't already checked out the financial save, financial rescue saves, go and check them out as well. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of trying to turn around clubs' fortunes. I started with a nice easy one in Anderlecht, and then I took on a mammoth task with Botafogo. I have started playing season 4 on that as well, However, the season in Brazil is so long, it's ridiculous. So, okay, so Ian Herring, so, you know, he's got decent stats. I don't know why he's not taking them up the table. Never mind. Right, can we look at any landmarks? A promotion from within? Do we have any transfer history on them? I don't think they will because... Oh, okay. Lads, this is why you're not getting promoted or anything. You're not spending any bloody money. Okay, well, they did come back. No, they didn't. Ignore me, that's before. Okay, right, I'm going to leave that there and I'm going to jump in for another 5 years and we will wrap up the video with the 5-year mark. See you in a second, guys. So, here we are in the year 2039 and this is the 20-year mark and this is where we are going to finish it. So, let's have a little look at the teams, how they do. Now, I'm going to start with Hungerford this time. And they're back in the National League. Took them long enough, blood enough. And this must have been their first year back. Well, they must have only just got promoted. Yeah, it must have only just been promoted. But Jesus Christ. How long do they want to take? Let's have a little look at the landmarks. So the youth is up now. Youth and training has been upgraded. Cannon Ward drew funded. So how did they end up? So fans are still there. They've got money in the bank. So okay. So at least they started doing some work on that, getting back into the Football League. So yeah, I'm quite disappointed with Hungerford. I thought the money might at least spur them on a little bit and give them something to build on. But let's have a little nose at Blyth Championship. So at least we've had one success, sort of. They've been doing all right in the Championship as well once they got promoted back up there. So they got promoted straight back up the last year we were with them. I say straight back up. They did obviously spend the 1 year there. And then they've steadily been growing in the Championship before last season where they took a small dip again. Okay. You know, they've got those in the trophy cabinet now. Let's have a little nose at the landmarks. Oh, David O'Donnell wasn't a captain for too long, was he? Oh, so they built a new stadium. The Blyth Stadium, a 34,000 capacity stadium. Does that mean... Yeah, look at that. Look at the fans. Oh, I don't know where they've got all this extra money from, but yeah. Jeez. That's good. So at least Blyth have actually done something. Oh, my beloved Birmingham City is still in the Championship. Shocking. Weirdest team in the Premier League in 20 years' time. Yeah. None of them are weird, really. Is there any notables further down the table? Let's just have a quick nose. So Watford and Newcastle in the Championship. Everton are in the Championship. Burnley are back there. Anyone surprising in League One? Cardiff. Ooh, Harrogate. I didn't even give them any money. fair play to them. They've come on. Well, they are richer. I promise you I didn't touch them. Anyone surprising in League 2? Wickham. FC United are there. No one really surprising. And it's just shocks in the Vanarama. Hey, my closer team in Solihull Moors. Blackpool. I'm not really shocked because Blackpool always end up down here whenever I've played. And Burton. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope you guys found that a little bit fascinating and enjoyed it. It was okay. Like I said, I was disappointed with the Hungerford part, but I'm pleased that Blyth have got as high as they have. I think probably give it another couple of years and Blyth might even progress even further. But yeah, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much, guys, for watching and checking it out. Be sure to go check on the Union Berlin and the Financial Rescue saves. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.